Honorable Chang Hee-yong, Honorable Selva Kem, and Honorable delegates present here, good afternoon. We live in a world that has accepted man's absolute control over another. The unjustified trade and enslavement of human beings in the 21st century reflects a degenerate state of affairs which confirms that the greatest ethical challenge facing the globe today is human trafficking. I refer it as modern-day slavery. Pakistan is a source, transit, and destination country for men, women, and children, subjected to forced labor and sex trafficking, and it shares borders with Afghanistan and routes to Central Asian countries that also touch base with some Gulf states. Hence, Pakistan needs greater cooperative work. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to state some brief facts on human trafficking affecting Pakistan. Many Pakistani women and men migrate voluntarily to the Gulf states, Iran, Turkey, South Africa, Uganda, Greece, and other European countries for low-skilled employment such as domestic work, driving or construction work, and once abroad, some of them become victims of labor trafficking. Moreover, traffickers use violence, psychological coercion, and isolation on these people. There are reports of child sex trafficking between Iran and Pakistan also. According to FIA figures, the number of Pakistani nationals reported from immigration violations in transit countries has remained relatively stable at more than 52,000 individuals a year, out of which two-thirds are women and children. My question is, how do you curb human trafficking and bondage when some of the most influential figures, even those in the women ministries, human rights and child protection committees, have young children as servants? In Pakistan, a child of 7 or 8-year-old is available 24/7 to clean your house, carry your groceries and do other chores for rupees 1,000 a month. For the same amount of work, an adult servant would easily charge 4,000 rupees a month. Most people carry out the worst possible abuse on these children, and if the children runs away, false cases of thefts are lodged. The government of Pakistan does not fully comply with the minimum standards for the elimination of human trafficking, but is making significant efforts to do so. Despite the severe earthquakes and floods in my country has experienced since 2004, the government continued its programs to prevent and combat bonded labor, but did not criminally convict any bonded labor offenders or officials who facilitated trafficking in person. Very briefly, the topic given to me in the session is mapping trans-border networks of cooperation. The main aim of trans-border cooperation is to reduce the negative effects of borders as administrative, legal, and physical barriers, tackle common problems, and exploit untapped potential. Though joint management of programs and projects mutually trust and understanding are strengthened and cooperation process is enhanced. What are the benefits of trans-border cooperation? Encouraging entrepreneurship, improving joint management of natural resources, supporting links between urban and rural areas, improving access to transport and communication networks, developing joint use of infrastructure, administrative, employment, and equal opportunity for work. The border can work as a fence separating the regions from one another. In this respect, the border throwing obstacles in the way of operations. The particular trans-border operations can be motivated by the rationality of economic advantages and an intrinsic identity shaping and image building power that can be used in city marketing. In the present concept of regional, urban, and rural development and construction, one can find tendency to view the development of tourism as a magic device to solve social economical problem overnight. Today, it is firmly intended to develop tourism not in all the regions in the country, but also in trans-border regions. The development of tourism appears as a priority both in the areas hit hard by structural problems of the agriculture or industry and in places that can be otherwise considered to be developed. I also hope that such a similar conference on human trafficking shall be organized in Pakistan as well. As my regard. In the end, I would like to thank ICAP Women's Wing, Government of Nepal, and all the co-sponsors holding this successful conference. I would personally like to thank Honorable Shujata Goyal for extending her great hospitality. Thank you and namaste.